1 in 4 people over 18 have suffered from a panic attack. College-aged adults are particularly susceptible to anxiety disorders. 12% of U.S. undergrads have been diagnosed with anxiety. Some symptoms of persistent anxiety are restlessness, feeling on edge, difficulty concentrating, and insomnia and muscle tension, as well as irritability. Determining the severity of your anxiety is not about counting the stressors in your life, but how you perceive and deal with them. In this video, we would like to show you some ways to manage your anxiety day to day and long term.
A panic attack can be triggered by a stressful event or thought, and sometimes it's a symptom of having held it together for far too long without help. Panic attacks are never pleasant, but there are some ways to make it easier on yourself by hopefully returning to a calm state more quickly. When on your way to a panic attack, you may notice shaky or clammy hands, a feverish feeling, irritability, and intense anxiety. At this point, you can help yourself by taking deep, steadying breaths and seeking support from others. Avoid self-deprecating thoughts and try not to push down the feeling. This only builds up more pressure. If you do have a panic attack, you might feel an impending sense of doom, and at this point you are hyperventilating. You may feel like someone is sitting on your chest. Try to clear your mind, not focusing on negative thoughts, and work on returning to normal breathing. Start by counting the length of your breaths as you breathe in and out, and try to take longer breaths as you go until you feel that you have returned to normal breathing. After a panic attack, self-care is important as you may feel a hangover from the adrenaline rush. Chocolate and the potassium from bananas are great treats for rewarding yourself for getting through this and to help your mind and body in its return to business as usual. Give your mind and body a good point of reference during times of stress through meditation. People who meditate feel less anxious, have better concentration, and have a greater self-awareness of their mental and physical health. Meditation helps you remain in the moment and often helps us unlock solutions to our problems, at the very least helping us feel more calm and collected about the trials we face. Because the more often we meditate, the easier it is to remember how it feels to be calm, even when stressed. Some find it difficult to set apart a time and a quiet place for meditation. Try listening to soothing nature sounds or brown noise. The important part of meditation is mindfulness, being aware of what your body is feeling and taking even, relaxing breaths. You can do this anywhere, anytime. There is no wrong amount of meditation. Even a few minutes can make all the difference. Good posture helps you to sit for longer periods of time with minimum stress on the body, but meditation can be done while standing or even laying down. Breathe from your belly to get the most out of your lungs and to trigger your brain into a calmer state. Try closing your eyes if you have trouble keeping your mind clear, but don't feel failure when you find yourself drifting into thoughts. Your focus will not always be inside your mind and body, and that's okay. Just let go of those outside thoughts and return inside.
Now I know what you're thinking. You don't have time to sit around and breathe for 10 minutes every day, and getting to the gym is time-consuming and expensive. But think about this. Studies have shown that failing to exercise can shave years off your life, and so can too much stress. Maintaining high levels of stress for too long doesn't just make you anxious, it makes you sick down the road. Stress can lead to cardiovascular disease, higher risk of heart attack, more frequent panic attacks, and even chronic mental illness such as major depression, obsessive compulsive disorder, and even PTSD. We know you're busy, and you probably have a lot on your plate, but that's exactly why you should take the time to be proactive about your mental health. Just 15 minutes of exercise a few days a week could save you stress and save your life. Next up, exercises you can do at your home for free.
Yoga is great for core strength, flexibility, and stress relief. Another great exercise is to do a plank. Arm, body up. Another thing that requires no machines is sit-ups. Put your 2 feet on the ground, cross your arms, go down, and back up.
Free weights are pretty great, but paying for them? Not so much. Use these household objects instead. Like canned goods. Or milk jugs filled with water, or of course milk.
There are many different ways to avoid stress. One is adopting a new healthy lifestyle. Exercise regularly, physical activity plays a key role in reducing and preventing the effects of stress. Eat a healthy diet, reduce caffeine and sugar, avoid alcohol, cigarettes, and drugs, and most importantly, get enough sleep. The most important thing to know about stress and anxiety is that you are not alone. There is support everywhere. Ask your friends, family, or local health center for help if problems become too serious. Think positive, and know things will get better.